Hey guys, Empire Clutch here. In today's review, we're going to take a look at the free 27 Starcore Battle Pack, or as you may know it as, the most overpriced battle pack ever. This is going to be at 75431. It's going to contain 258 pieces and retail for 45 US dollars. Let's see if it's worth it. Spoiler, it's not. Looking at the box, we have a battle going on Felucia. We have the AT-RT, we have the Spider Droids, we have the Super Battle Droids, and the free 27th Clone Troopers. On the back, we have some more shots of the battle. We have some Battle Droids surrendering to the clones and stuff like that. I think the box art on this is pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Let's open it up. Money shot. Inside the box you're gonna find two manuals, one for the Separatist and one for the clone side. I wish they wouldn't have any Separatist on the clone manual and just have it like this. That would look more clean, but for some reason they included these on the second manual. You also have a small sticker sheet and 3 numbered bags. At a first glance, this is not worth 45 bucks. It just isn't. I mean, at least for 45 bucks they include free super battle droids instead of free regular battle droids, so at least you get a little more value for your money, but other than that, this is not worth it. But let's take a look at the minifigures. In this set you get free super battle droids. At least you get free super battle droids instead of free regular battle droids to add a little bit more value for your money in the end, I guess. But there's not really much to say about these. These are the standard super battle droids we've seen before. You also get 4 327 Starcore clone troopers in this set. They are basically the same minifigure except with some few variations in the attachments. One has a rangefinder, some of them have different weapons, but that's basically where all the differences is. Printing wise and everything like that, they are the same minifigure. And I actually don't hate this minifigure. I think the helmet print is alright. I know it has some minor inaccuracies, but overall I think it's a good helmet print. The chest print is also good in my opinion. There's not really anything here I can really nitpick. And then we get to the legs, and yeah, I do wish these had cloth waistcapes, but sadly they don't. But other than that, I think the leg printing is good, even though it has printed waistcapes. And then we have it, the new shoulder piece. I'm so happy they moved away from the cloth pauldron and actually made a plastic one that looks better than the older plastic ones we had. It also has yellow arms with no arm printing. From the back you can see a different look on the new shoulder piece, and I think it looks good. I actually am in love with that. The back printing is also very good. There's not really anything here I would change. I think it just looks good. Alright, minifigures aside, let's take a look at the actual builds in this set. You get 3 builds, a little cannon, AT-RT, and a spider droid. You get this little cannon, you can have a clone stand behind it, you can rotate it however you want, you can shoot it. Wow. I mean, this cannon is the bare minimum. It is made of like 6 pieces. I mean, it's okay for a play feature, but it's just like, there's nothing really to say about this other than it can shoot. That's it. Next up we have the Spider Droid, and this is actually a good build. This is the best Spider Droid Lego has ever made in my opinion. I think this is the most accurate looking Spider Droid. I mean, it's not the most exciting thing ever, but it is at least the best looking Spider Droid they have ever made. This is worth $45 every day of the week. Not. But it is a nice little build. I really like what they did with this. I think it looks very good. It is on that clear piece to have it like elevated in the air. Maybe could have used a little bit of printing to show some battle damage and some wear and tear, you know. Other than that, there's not really much to say about it. At least it doesn't include a stud shooter as a nose thing. At least it includes like a nice looking cannon. I always like the use of battle droid torsos for the legs. That is always fun to see how they use that for different things than battle droids. But yeah, nothing much more to say about this. This is the best looking spider droid they have ever made. Again, the builds in this set does not disappoint. This is one of the best looking AT-RTs we have gotten. It's much better than the 501st Battle Pack AT-RT. This one is smaller than the 501st Battle Pack AT-RT, but that is only good because it is still oversized for what it's supposed to be, but at least it is smaller and more in scale with an AT-RT. I think the most accurate AT-RT we've ever gotten is the one in the 2016 turbo tank. It comes with a few stickers here in the front, And on the flaps here on the sides, I don't think the stickers are too bad. The yellow on the sticker matches the brick color very well, so they just add a lot of detail. It says 327 on the sides here because it is the 327 star core. It also has a printed control panel and space for one minifigure. I mean, the overall design of this is actually pretty sweet. I think it looks pretty good, except for the stud shooter here in the front. I am not a big fan of the stud shooter. I don't know what this connection is called, but you can move it up and down. The legs, of course, is also movable. You can move those, pose it however you want. You can, of course, take your 327 Starcore minifigure, place it in here, and that actually looks pretty decent. I'm actually a fan of this build. Overall, I'll say the builds in this set are actually very good. Like, except this one. This one is boring. It doesn't add much except for a little play feature, but like build-wise, it's a boring build. But the two remaining builds are actually pretty decent. We got the best Spider Droid and we got the best modern day Lego ATRT. Like, this is the second best ATRT Lego has made in my opinion. So build wise, we get W builds, but it's still overpriced. Like, it's still not worth the money, even though we get the best Spider Droid, the second best ATRT ever. And because it is one of these super battle pack type battle packs, you can reenact like a big battle. You have 4 clones, you have 4 battle droids and the spider droids, you have the ATR2, you have the little cannon here. You can make some kind of fight scene with this battle pack, and that is of course the intended idea. And I think it does a good job of making like 2 sides. It has a good variation on the clone side. It lacking a little bit more on the Seppi side, but I still think it has the cool spider droid, 3 super battle droids. So battle wise, I think this does a good job of making like a nice cool battle scene. Kids can definitely have a lot of fun with this. I'm not doubting that at all. Would I recommend you go out and buy this overpriced battle pack? Not in a million years. Unless you can get this for over 50% off, I don't think this is worth it at all. The minifigs are cool in my opinion. I really like the spider droid, I really like the build. But for $45, this is never worth it. If you can find it for like 20 bucks, then it's probably worth it in my opinion, but 45 bucks, never in a million years. 30 bucks, never in a million years. This is so overpriced, it's actually disgusting. But if you guys enjoyed this review, please leave a like. Comment down below what you think of this battle pack despite the price. And are you gonna buy this battle pack? Have you bought it already? And as always, see you next time. Peace.